Herald and News is being delivered in the morning about 5:30, so I got up and read the Herald News, and there was an article, and in the article it talked about the love nest that was occurring down in Redding. I have never been to a love nest, so I had to get down here early. Is there another room, Terry, somewhere where...
To hell and back. That's what we've been through. Trying to bring a huge political system to a human level. That's our task.
I am glad to be here, excited to be here, feel a little anxiety because back when we were fighting, you could barely get 3 of us together in a room.
You know, you've all heard the saying that you can't pick your relatives. And that's kind of like us in the basin. We really can't pick our relatives in the basin. We're all neighbors, we're all community members, but we're kind of like a big family because we're all kind of related. We're kind of stuck here.
I chose my community, a phenomenal community, a rich and warm and giving and caring community, a place that I call home and my children call home. And what I've discovered through this process is my community is much larger. My community goes now down to the Pacific Ocean and up past Becky's home and everywhere in between.
We need our own plane and our own pilot standing by so we can fly back and forth anytime we want to visit each other. These communities are complex and they need to be respected. And so you need to put the resources necessary to deal with those dynamics in those communities and make it part of this planning process.
You can't do much for fish and wildlife if you can't work with people. The status of fish in this basin is not good. It is a reasonable assumption that the improvement of habitat will improve fish numbers and that will improve the status of human communities. Keep records, monitor, learn from those records, share our results, adjust our methods, keep doing it.
Communities throughout the basin are in trouble. We need stability for our communities in this basin from top to bottom.
Restoration would not happen in these areas without landowners getting involved, but also funding. You know, landowners do not have the funds available to do what needs to be done. Riparian fencing, you know, $7,000 a mile now. Landowners don't have that kind of funds available.
Looking at the diversity of all the projects that are being done on the Klamath shows you that people do care.
If I could have 2 things to make restoration easier, money. You know, we have plans. We need to implement, and we need not only money for implementation, but as the scientist said, money for monitoring.
We feel your pain. Do you feel ours? Several farming communities in our area are in high poverty rates. We strongly support the habitat restoration efforts in the Scott and the Shasta. There's right now $7,235,000 in construction-ready projects ready in the Scott Valley, and we're waiting just to add money and shake.
We need to work toward taking advantage of opportunities to make things better for us all. Let's put people to work restoring the fishery, and we shouldn't be afraid to step out of our old routines and our old habits and our old biases and look toward the future where we can work and live together. And what's wrong with having farmers and fish? Shouldn't be anything wrong with that.